For entertainment, basic things, 3.2 kVA, it's a good to start. For example, you have your TV lights and a fridge.
If you come where I'm staying right now, you might think the whole neighborhood, people have got power. Now the question that I have, the question that I'm now left with in my mind is that how is the electric power companies going to survive when things goes back to normal after all this? Hi guys, welcome back to yet another exciting video. So today we want to explore how Zimbabweans are managing to survive without electricity. Yes, I know in many countries this doesn't apply because they have enough power, but here in Zimbabwe, yeah, we are struggling a bit, but that's not even a challenge to us because still we are here in Zimbabwe and still we are surviving. But the question is, how are we surviving? It's something else, but yeah, that's what we want to talk about. And guys, I just want to share with you the most exciting news for me also, that guys, yeah, it's actually a surprise and I think you are going to see it in the video, so just stay tuned. Guys, it's not even a secret that currently in Zimbabwe we are experiencing power cuts. Currently there is drought in Zimbabwe, and I've seen people sharing on social media that in Victoria Falls there's no water, the falls are dry. Yes, the Zambian side, the falls are dry, and also the Kariba, where we get our hydropower from, the water levels right now they are so low. So it's actually a challenge for us as Zimbabweans. We are struggling, but we always find ways to survive. If I'm to be honest with you guys, the issue of power cuts in Zimbabwe is actually, yeah, it's too much. And when you wake up at around 6 a.m, you wake up with no power and you go to sleep with no power as well. Personally, where I stay, the power goes at exactly 6 o'clock in the morning and comes back at exactly 10 o'clock in the evening, 10 p.m. So imagine how we survive in that kind of a situation where there's no electricity the whole day. You have children who also want entertainment from the television, and you as an adult, you also need power. You remember, we have got refrigerators, we have got electric stoves, and I'm sure everyone now knows that there's been companies that are now measuring in selling solar systems, and at first the prices for solar systems, they were very high, they were expensive, the solar systems. But now guys, celebrate with me because I've managed to get my own solar system. Yes, but the solar system that I managed to get is not that big. It's just something that can make it work for me, something that can make my life a bit easier when it comes to having lights at home, having entertainment, and also powering 1 or 2 fridge at home. So yeah, before I moved to the solar system, guys, it has been a challenge for me because I have got a generator. I think it's a 2.5 kVA generator, but I'm sure everyone knows how challenging it is to buy fuel each and every day, because like I said, remember, electricity is going at around 6 a.m. and comes back at around 10 p.m. So that period you need something to make it work during the day. So yeah, so this is the generator that I was talking about. So it's a blend generator that I was using for backup, but now it has reached end of life, and that's why I had to invest in the solar system that I was telling you about. Yeah, so it's one of those things, guys, but at least it worked and it served its purpose. So but there are people who are actually surviving with this power, bigger power, using generator. So at the moment, fuel is going for $1.49 per liter, and same as for diesel. But now that I have my little solar system, it's a 3 kVA, and I got it for $1,400 US, including in the installation. yeah, I think it's the most affordable company that I had to work with in Zimbabwe. So before I had to settle for that one that goes for 1,400 US dollars, I had inquired from many companies that do with solar systems, but the prices, the charges, they were very expensive for me. For the same system, you could get a quote for about 1,800, 2,000 US dollars. And there are also places where people, they are making do with things like firewood for cooking, and there are also people who are making use of gas systems for cooking. Some have also moved to those rechargeable lights for lighting in their houses. So guys, I just want to turn my camera and show you some of the places where people are coming to get their firewood for cooking. Remember I said because of these power cuts, people are finding it difficult for them to have a normal meal. So they are coming here to get their firewood for cooking. So I just want to turn my camera around and show you guys. And yeah, it's a pity that the area is now clearing. People are cutting trees just for firewood, but yeah, it is what it is. People are trying to find ways to survive, like I said, but this should not be done. It's good for people just to plant trees and find other ways to survive. Yeah, so I don't know if my camera is doing justice here, but those are, I'm sure you can see that there are only a few trees left. The grounds are clearing. Yeah, some might think that I'm lying. Let me show you. These are trees which were cut. I'm sure you can see that. At least this one is shooting up again, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Look closely, you might find your name here. Just joking. It's just a clay pot that was broken here. Like I said, I just bought the solar system and I'm just going to wait for the guys to arrive and show you the power, and maybe those guys who are going to come and install my solar system are going to explain one or two things so that you understand. If you are someone who is planning to buy his or her own solar system in Zimbabwe, maybe you can understand and see how best you can invest in your own backup power. But guys, generator is not the way to go. And in my case, yeah, my neighbors were now starting to complain because of the noise that was coming from the generator. Every day you just hearing that sound. Mna challenge runga buda.
I saw just for me.
Argan butsora mchiburitsa.
Chibutsa masinde.
Nyaya tozoita hedu.
Abacha kai.
Anditi.
Amara chakashata namukazero kusero.
What it's again the pura today. Sana sura cha no magezi.
Ai, wana sura mana.
Ah, magezi no mukira kwenda masters.
Amena nguva ikuno.
I think around 5. Odzoka kuma 10.
Serious?
Apa une munhu akaise kuti azvinzwisise.
Tinofamba zingaite. 2 minutes jaidzo.
So how big is the system?
This is 3.2 kVA.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can sell power chi?
You can power up TV, lights, fridge.
Okay.
Yes.
And how much is this one? For the benefit of those who want to purchase something like this.
This is going for 1.4.
1.4.
For everything.
Including
installation, materials, everything. Yeah.
And maybe if you can just explain the material that comes with this package.
Okay. There's 450 watts by 4 or 550 watts by 3 and 100 Ah lithium battery for 24 volt.
Okay.
And the 3.2 kVA inverter. This is protection kit. That's inverter. And some accessories for cabling, rails to mount the panel, and the anti-theft for thieves.
Okay.
For the solar panel, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yes.
So this one is the least package that you can get, right?
Yes.
Okay, so which other packages do you have?
We have 6.2 and the 10 kVA system. The 10 kVA is the basic one is going for 5,000, yeah. And the 6.2 it's going for 2,500. But that one will be having solar power 6 by 410 watt solar panels with the 48 volt 100 Ah lithium battery and the 6.2 kVA inverter, same protection kit, accessories, everything. Same with 10 kVA. 10 kVA it's quite big.
Okay.
So it has 550 by 10 and the 200 Ah 48 volts lithium battery.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to tell people who want to purchase something like this, considering the power shortages that we have in the country as of now?
Okay, for entertainment and basic things, 3.2 kVA, it's a good to start. For example, you have your TV lights and the fridge, you'll be okay. And then if you have a big house, maybe you have 2 fridges and maybe 3 TVs, go for 6.2. Yeah, but if there's no power with 3.2 with 1 fridge, TV and lights, no need to be worried because it's enough to run those things. Yeah. So the 6.2, they just go size by size, depends on what you have. If you have more things and then you have to go for a bigger one. There's also a 10 kVA. That's big than the 6.2. And then that one, if you have boreholes, ironing, what, you can go for 10 kVA in the system. Yeah, but
so how does it work? Does it switch to Zesa automatically?
Okay. Yes, it switches automatically. When Zesa goes off, you straight go to solar. Zesa comes back, straight go to Zesa to do it by its own.
For interest's sake, after how long will it start working after the installations?
The installation, like now, will take us 2.5 hours maximum, but it will be less. It depends on the complicated on the house. Maybe if it's an upstairs, but this one's a basic house. So in an hour and a half we should be done. You see, we are a team. We now there's other guys on the panels. I'm inside, and the other guy is there doing some isolation. So that means we are doing it once.
So as soon as they are done, we'll start using our solar system. How interesting is that?
Yeah. You see now it's dark, but in 1 hour 30 you'll be using electricity.
Yeah. So for the benefit of others, what's the name of the company?
The company it's Wakanda Solar. Yeah, Wakanda Solar. It's in Harare, 287 Samora Masho, Eastleigh. It published 2016, somewhere there. And we always welcome the customer to come to our office and see us. And we'll give you packaging. And if you are not sure of what you need to power, you can give us a call. We go to site and then we call it site visit. And then see if what suits you. If it's 3.2, just take a 3.2. Then also we have that promotion. We said sometime if you need to upgrade the system to a bigger one, what we do, we just remove the smaller system we have. Like for example, inverter, battery, we take it out, we put bigger things. And our number is 0775 36 2273, 0778 70 1850. That's Yolanda Tatenda. My name is Tatenda. Engineer Tatenda, yes.
Alright, thank you. If you come where I'm staying right now, you might think the whole neighborhood, people have got power, but in Waterfalls, guys, people are doing things, and some they are actually investing in bigger solar systems that can even power anything, big refrigerators. The systems that are so big, remember mine, I think it's the least solar system that I have, but it can only power the TV, the refrigerator, and the lights, and all the sockets in the house. So I don't think I'm going to be crying anymore because I've been crying for quite some time because of these power shortages. The other thing that I've also noticed is that those who are developing new stands in Zimbabwe, they are now doing what they call gas reticulation, just because of these power cuts. So it's actually an initiative that is good, especially to those who are buying stands right now. Just buying your stand where there is gas reticulation, it's just a bonus, guys. You won't have to struggle about these power cuts anymore. So I think when you are buying a stand, it's something that you can consider, especially those gated communities. But I think in Zimbabwe, one thing that they did that is good for the community, that is good for the Zimbabweans, is that usually the lines where there are hospitals, where there are schools, or even companies that relies heavily on the electric power, those places, they don't experience power cuts as much as the residential areas where there are no such services. Yeah, so I think it's also a good thing because they are being considerate that some places they really need power, not because the residential areas or those people who live in those places they don't need power, but at times it's only a matter of prioritizing which is which. So yeah. Now guys, I just want to take you through Waterfalls so that you can see how people are powering their houses with solar systems. So here we are at Mbuya Docas. Just look at that solar farm over there. So many solar panels. Just look at that. And one thing that I love also about Waterfalls, almost every house has got a solar system. So it's very difficult for you to notice that there is electricity or there's no electricity when it's at night, because yeah, people are investing. And one thing that I can actually encourage someone who is trying to build in Zimbabwe, or someone who is trying to invest in Zimbabwe, the best investment that you can do to yourself is to buy solar system. Maybe you cannot buy a small solar system like what I did, but you can just get yourself something that is comfortable for you, something that can power as many things as you want, and something that can make even your kids to enjoy being at home, because that's one challenge that we're also facing as Zimbabweans, that children, they no longer want to be at home because of electricity. So yeah, this is what is happening. Just look at that. Yeah, just look at that. So many solar panels, so many investments. Just look at this line. Almost every house has got something. So now the question that I have, the question that I'm now left with in my mind is that how is the electric power companies going to survive when things goes back to normal after all this? How are they going to survive? Every household now in Harare, they now have the backup power, the solar systems. I think it's only a few households where you won't find the backup plan. So how then are they going to make money? Guys, please answer me on that one. Or maybe it's also a way to save, but yeah, it's actually something else, because remember, they can only make money when there is demand for that service, but now I don't think there will be demand anymore. So how are they going to do it? But I just hope this won't lead to retrenchment of employees. I just hope this won't lead to the bad economy of the country. I just hope, I'm just hoping, and I'll always hope that for the best, of course. So guys, I think this is also another business opportunity for someone who has got money, who doesn't even know what to do with their money. You can actually come and invest in selling solar systems in Zimbabwe and make money, because this is actually a lucrative business right now in Zimbabwe, because people are looking for ways, cheaper options to make it work in Zimbabwe, because I think solar is the most affordable power that you can get, that you can install at your house. Yeah. And I think I should also share with you guys that the main reason why I was not being able to post consistently on my YouTube channel for the past weeks, it's because of, it's because of the power cuts. It's been a challenge. My phone would not have power, I would not have network, so it was actually a challenge. The only time that I would be able to post maybe a video, it's around 10 p.m, of which who watch the video, who even see the video. But I just want to appreciate you guys for the continued support that you continue to give me each and every time that I post my video. Many people, they are watching the adverts. Please watch the adverts. This is the only way that I can make money. And guys, we now have super chats, we now have memberships, so you can just do the right thing, guys, and support me. I really need that support for me to survive. If you haven't subscribed, please just do the rightful thing, subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to like, comment. Okay, so guys, one thing that you should actually understand is that the moment that you're going to like our video, or the moment that you're going to comment on the video, if you really enjoyed the video, it's going to help the content to be pushed to new audience, which is going to help us also in getting revenue. So guys, please assist your girl, please, because this is the only way that I'm able to survive. Because I think I've shared with you also that currently I'm unemployed, and this is the only employment that I have at the moment, and this can only happen because of you guys. So please help me out. Thank you so much, guys. This is all that we had for today. Up until next time, cheers.